Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing well. I have an unboxing today. I haven't done very many unboxings on this channel, if at all. But the Atlas Stationers, their last chance 40% off sale got me again. So I'm gonna share with you what I got in the mail today. So let's get started. I have a weakness for their last chance 40% off. You guys leave me for a few days, and this is what I do. Every now and then, they have a, if you're not familiar with Atlas Stationers, they do have a last chance section of discounted products. And then every now and then, they'll offer 40% off those. And I was just eyeing to see what they had. And see the pen, fill the Zen. I don't know what that says, but thank you, Atlas. They always include a card, and this is what I have today. So the last time I went on their site, I saw they had one of the camouflage Homo sapiens. I wasn't really into the camouflage version, but this last email I received from them announcing the 40% off, they had a different one in their last chance section. And so I want to share that with you today. So it's a Visconti. And it is a Homo sapiens dual touch, and this is a black one. So if you've seen my Visconti video, you know I have 3 of them. The dark crystal, the original Bronze Age, and this is also dual touch, and cognac. So this is the black one. Ooh. Ha. It says Buster there. If you're familiar with street lingo, a buster is someone that's not too cool. So I guess I'm a pin buster. I guess buster means plastic. But there is the Homo sapiens. There goes my light. Homo sapiens dual touch black. And just like the other version, it has the threads on it. It's sewn. And I'm assuming glued down. And the cap is magnetic as well. This is a medium. A medium 18 karat gold nib. There's the plastic feed. There's the cap. This is Visconti. I think they said these are laser engraved on, as opposed to the original, which the original, you see it's in the middle there, it's kind of stamped. So I am going to, I'll show you what's in the box. Nothing much in the box, because this is a vacuum filler. There's no ink or anything. But just shows you my pen system where you can change the finials. And they talk about some of their other models. Here's the Van Gogh. I'm really fond of the Van Gogh pens, although their nibs take a little work sometimes. There's the Homo sapiens. And that's about it for the box. Kind of a simple system. So I'm going to find some ink for this, and I'll be right back. So I think I'm going to fill this with Yamabudo. Don't really want to put any black ink in here, so we'll go with some Yamabudo and see how that looks. I'm afraid I may make a mess because this bottle's pretty full, but we'll see here. So you just unscrew this and pull it out. This is the rod. So you gotta stick it down there kind of far. I'm gonna do this a few times. Make sure it catches. I'm just gonna hold it there for a second. So I think that should be good enough for now. Give me some paper. Wipe this off. It's clear enough for now. Let's do a writing sample. So after 40% off, this was about, I'm going to say $711 or something like that. Let me zoom in even more. And do my usual writing. So the pen we have today is a Visconti Homo sapiens dual touch. And they call it dual touch just because you have this leather material here and then you have your metal parts on the cap and also in the section. The ink is Palette Iroshizuku Yamabudo. Nib is a medium, 18 karat gold, and all my others are 18 karat as well. This is my third medium, and then I have the fine. The other dual touches are fine. So all of these mediums, I must say that they do feel a little different. I would say that this one feels more like this one, and this has more of a fine feel to it, and this is a true fine. But it is very bouncy, very bouncy. All of them are very bouncy nibs. This has pretty good line variation. Some feedback, but overall it's very smooth. You can hear the feedback. And oh, very nice in reverse. It almost feels like it should be written in reverse. It writes so nice and smoothly. So that's a nice fine. So yeah, overall it feels pretty good so far. Very smooth. Feels good with the Yamabudo. Yamabudo is a pretty wet ink. And the Viscontis are known to be pretty wet writers as well. So with my left hand, I'll write a little bit with my left hand. A little skipping there, but it's probably me. Dual touch. This is the black version. It's probably the same weight as this one, which, if I recall, is about 50 to 60 grams or so. Yeah, they're pretty much the same. So, again, you have the Visconti My Pen system, which you can remove. the same clip that's based on the Ponte Vecchio bridge. Homo sapiens there. And again, the nib, and for the most part, it's the same. It's the same as the other dual touch. Feels pretty comfortable in the hand, although it's a quite heavy pen, but it's very nice. I just love these Homo sapiens. Luckily, I've never paid full price for them, but I've always gotten a pretty good deal, so I didn't want to pass up this deal. So that's the Visconti Homo sapiens dual touch, the black. And this is the, I'm assuming that it's going to patina like this one maybe. There's the original Bronze Age, which is considerably lighter. But thank you for joining my unboxing today. I hope again you're all doing well. And until next time, everyone take care.